Hey YouTubers, it's Regina and it is November 3rd. I wanted to make a video last week because last week, drum roll, was my 1 year surgiversary. I had a tummy tuck with muscle repair with Dr. J. Timothy Katzen in California last year, October 27th. And I wanted to make a video and I kept thinking about it, and I came home from work and I was tired and I went to bed, and then it was the weekend and then I worked again, and now I'm off today, so I'm making a video. So this past year has just been phenomenal. Just change after change, and it's been nothing but good. I had the tummy tuck with muscle repair on October 27th. I came home, I think I came home on the 6th or the 7th of November. I stayed out there like 10, 12 days. Only because I had the drains in and I wanted to have like a post-op check and everything to make sure that all was well, because I was coming back to Pennsylvania. I took the drains out on day 16. Saw my lap band guy post-op day 17. He thought my belly looked great. He kind of looked me over as a surgeon himself and thought Dr. Katzen had done a great job and that my incisions looked great. He was able to locate my port with no problem because Dr. Katzen did relocate my port. But he would not give me a fill because he wanted me to continue to get the nutrition needed for post-op healing. But he did locate the port for future visits. What else? I moved a few months ago. If you're my Facebook friend or you've watched my last video, I moved to Florida. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving my lifestyle here. Getting used to my job here. It's not what I thought I was getting into. I thought I was going to be doing cardiac nursing, which I had been doing in Pennsylvania, and initially I was upset because it kind of felt like the bait and switch for me, because I was interviewed and we talked about all the different cardiac meds and procedures and post-op interventional procedures I was used to seeing, and then I got here and I was placed on a pre-liver transplant floor. Bo don't know diddly about liver patients. Nothing. Cirrhosis you get from drinking, right? Wrong, 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 wrong. That is one of the ways you can get cirrhosis of the liver, but there's about 5 or 6 different ways. So I'm learning a lot, and that's never a bad thing. Education is always a good thing, and learning is lifelong or career long when you're a nurse, because things change, and rightfully so. With research and experience, we learn to do things differently. We went live with CPOE, and that's computer physician order entry. So now, you know, there's no more trying to read hieroglyphics, you know, on a chart. They're entering their medications and their orders electronically, and they can do it from home, from their iPhones and Blackberries. And so I was only there one day, the day we went live, and I've been off the last couple. So hopefully the kinks and the bugs are going to be worked out in the next week or two. But so far it went okay. I work nights, so there's not quite as many orders at night as there are on day shift. So what else? I went to Georgia. I was in the Atlanta area last month because I've met someone. And when he told me where he lived, I looked it up on the map, and I was like, oh, that's not far from Winsong, Patience, and Sonia. I was like, oh, I'm going to Facebook them and see if I can meet them this weekend. Maybe they're not busy. And so I got busy like Facebooking them, and actually we ended up going out to lunch. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and We had a great time, and it was wonderful to see them. And it's so funny because when you watch people on video, you feel like you know them, and then when you meet them, you're just like so comfortable and everything. But can I tell you, just let me tell you, I'm knocking stuff over here. Patience is this big. That girl is tall and thin. She is lean, people. Do you hear me? Lean. Tall and lean and so slender and beautiful. And me? Short, round. So unfair. So unfair. I just want to be 4 inches taller. Stretch me out just 4 more inches, God, please. I know you're busy. The Middle East. Occupy this city, that city, the whole banking thing. But when you get a moment, if I could just get 4 more inches of height, I'd appreciate it. And Sonia's doing great post-op. She had plastics. She had tummy tuck. And she's coming along just wonderfully. And of course, you know, she's experiencing swell hell on certain days as you do post-op. Tummy tuck. You know, one day you think, wow, this looks great. And then a couple days later you swell and you're like, okay, seriously, I'm like 3 months pregnant. Who the daddy? Because nobody told me that I was knocked up, you know. And then it goes away. And then it comes back. And I think it did that for me for 6 months, 9 months. But I did wear compression garments for quite a while. I had surgery in October, and I wore compression garments till it got warm, maybe like May or June. And the real reason, not only was it warm, but I stopped wearing it because my last one, which was a medium, is too big. I think I started off in 2X post-op because I was so swollen. And then I went to an extra, 2X, 1X, large, and medium. And now I need a small. And I just haven't bought one. But I'd wear one again. I like the feeling. It gives you a supportive feeling as well as helping you control the intermittent swelling. Also, being a nurse working nights, you know, there's less staff, there's more pulling, tugging, moving of patients with less help than day shift. So I like that extra support. And until you get your full sensation back, I've probably talked about this before, your lower, below the belly button is numb. So it kind of feels like the top of your belly is falling over the bottom, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a weird sensation. And when I wore the compression garment, I never had that sensation. I would always get it on days that I was home or off from work and I wasn't wearing it. What else? Diet, exercise. Diet, I could always do better. I could do much, much better. And I don't. I think I eat a good amount of, I think I eat a good variety of proteins, but I don't do as well with getting a good variety of vegetables. I still don't get enough water. That's going to be a constant struggle. Exercise, I'm hit or miss. I'll work out for 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 4 times a week. And then I take a 2 or 3 week break. And right now I'm kind of getting back into it. I transferred my membership to one of the clubs here. I had Planet Fitness in PA, so I've transferred my membership to down here. Because after 10 visits, you're no longer a guest. So I did that. And let me show you the belly because I'm actually dressed to go to Planet Fitness right now. Again, I'm in a smaller office, so I can't really back up as much as I used to. Oh, this is the new Planet Fitness shirt, y'all. Yeah, check it out. My other one has Planet Fitness up here and then some gears. But anyway, so here's the new Planet Fitness shirt. Here's my belly. Here's the front. Here's the side. Yeah, girl, I still got that. You know that ain't going nowhere. But it has gotten better. And yes, I could lose 10 pounds if I was trying, but I'm kind of sort of not trying. And I'm kind of sort of not complaining about that I'm not trying. I'm just trying to live my life and be happy. So here's my incision. It's dark and it's smooth, with the exception of this one little spot right here. It's not very smooth. It kind of is where I guess he kind of turned the corner, so to speak. So it has a little raised area, and I could certainly use some Kelo coat on that and the silicone strips. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm learning to embrace change and in my career. And who knows, in 6 months I could love working with hepatology patients. Ooh, I'm sitting on the edge of the chair that I moved. I could learn to love and embrace it, and for now, I work 3 days a week. I have 4 days a week off. I have plenty of time on my hands to finish my BSN, which I think I have 7 or 8 classes to go. You know, I quit. I was a college dropout like Kanye West, because I was just like over it. I felt very stressed because I was really trying to focus on weight loss and school and work, and it was just a lot of things happening, and I feel more settled. I think I have this whole post-op thing under control, or seriously, I should. It's been over 2 years. So I think I'm ready to start taking those classes again and finish up. I only have 8 to go. What else? I think that's it, guys. I don't have any, well, I don't have anything else to say. Oh, that's not true. Of course I have something else to say. April, see me go. My love bug. I'm so happy she was able to get another lap band and things went smoothly, and you know, the journey continues, part 2. Unfortunately, you know, she had a slippage, but by the grace of God, it did not prevent her from being rebanded. So she's back in the game. She's back on the loser's bench. She has a new band, and I'm so happy for her because I would be devastated if I was without Riri and I couldn't get another band. So, of course, God is good, and we know that. Anyway, I'm heading to the gym. Take good care, guys. Love you.